Y'all, it's been 2 years, too long, but I'm back. All right, it is time for the garden season to commence. Look, my apologies, but I've been doing some of this, and the kids have been doing some of that, and the husband's been doing this, and we all been doing a whole lot of that, right? So guess what? We're back, and it is time for us to sit down and go through what we're gonna do with the garden this year. I'm literally sitting in the back of the truck thinking, what am I gonna do with this disaster of a garden? I'm gonna be honest with you. When I show you, don't judge, but the garden has changed a lot. This is the current state of the garden. Now I know this looks so much different than what you remember 2 years ago, 4 years ago, even 5 years ago. But this is the beginning of something great. So, what we didn't have was a chicken coop. Got a chicken coop in the garden now. We definitely didn't have the beginnings of a second chicken coop. Guys, a lot has changed, and this year is going to be the best year ever. We are going to walk this thing out as I begin to plant and grow, and the family comes out to help sow. This is going to be the best year yet. So you see what we're working with, but before we can even address all of that, we got to figure out what the heck we're going to plant. So I got a list, and we're going to get into it together. So starting this week, if you are looking to plant, this is a great time to start your herbs indoors. I'm going to run through them. And if you can't plant them, don't worry about it. You can always buy this stuff. But if you want to start from seed, now is the time, right? So Zone 8B, if you are looking to do any kind of herbs, I'm going to give you a list. And then we're going to add a few other things in there as well. So sage, lavender, basil, parsley, oregano, rosemary, lemon balm, peppermint, your collard and mustard greens, cabbage, bok choy, hot peppers like your jalapenos, habaneros, banana peppers, broccoli, eggplant, bell pepper, strawberries. Those seeds should be started right now. Like, do it by the end of this week, okay? Start those seeds indoors right now. Now, keep in mind, this stuff can always be planted outdoors later, but if you want to get a jump start, now is the time, okay? Then indoor, starting February 10th, you want to plant 3 different types of squash. Start them in the house. That's your red curry squashes, your tromboncinos, your yellow squash. If you want to get a jump start, you can do that February 10th. Plant your watermelons, your tomatoes, your cucumbers. Those are the things that you want to start February 10th. March 5th, you want to start your dill, your cilantro, your lettuce, your kale, your spinach, your snap peas, and your cantaloupe. They're always working. And lastly, direct sow. April 1st is your green beans, purple whole peas, and red pinto. All right. So those are just a few of the things I'm going to be planting this year. And I guess I can show you guys briefly where I get my seeds from and where you can get yours too. All right. So look, the Dollar Tree, guys, do not be sleeping on the Dollar Tree. Okay. Last year they had seeds for $1. Okay. That's a quarter a pack of seeds. Okay. You just kind of have mine separated in these little sandwich bags. You can go to Dollar Tree and you can clean up on seeds for a quarter. All right. So go check out your local Dollar Tree. See what they have. If you want to be a little more bourgeois, like my kids like to say, you can always go with what you see in your local Walmart, your Tractor Supplies, your Targets. That is going to be burpee. All right. You can always grab you a bag of burpee seeds. If you have a local feed store in your area, we have plenty in the state of Texas. You can go and check out your local feed stores and you can get kind of more of a deal, more of a discount. You get more for less, and they usually come where you can go pick your own and you weigh them. Once you weigh them, they go to the counter, and like this is bok choy. You get a whole bunch of seeds. This is like 70 cents worth of seeds, guys, and I don't know, there's tons of bok choy in here. So that's another option that you have, is to go to your local feed store, see what they have. Oftentimes they have heirloom seeds. And then if you just want to do the absolute most, which I like to do every single year, I love Baker Creek, guys. Anything that you want, you can get from Baker Creek. This is not sponsored, but I love their seeds. I love their quality. I love their heirlooms. They always come out fantastic. So guys, we are starting right now with the planting season. I hope you guys stick around to see how this garden turns out this year. Later.